Hello everyone. So this is a short course about des vacances terribles. So sometimes in French you can see de, and you drop the S, de terribles vacances. So usually when you have the adjective before the noun, so if you bring this guy in front here, and it's a plural form, we drop the S. So we're gonna say de terribles vacances. So if the adjective is after, we can say des vacances terribles. But if the adjective is before, de terribles vacances. Okay, de terribles vacances ou des vacances terribles. So be careful of that. Now, en été, j'étais sur une belle plage au Brésil. Le temps était beau, le soleil brillait. Il y avait un peu de vent, donc il ne faisait pas trop chaud. J'étais allongée au soleil, mais j'ai oublié d'utiliser une crème solaire. Le soir, j'ai eu un coup de soleil et j'ai dû rester dans la chambre. So you have the past. So this is imparfait and this is passé composé. Okay? So passé composé. So passé composé, you have either the verb to have, to be, plus a past participle. Now, during the summer, I was on a beautiful beach in Brazil. The weather was nice. The sun was shining. There was a lot of bit of wind. So there was a little bit of wind, sorry. But it's you can say like there was like a tiny breeze as well. But that's a literal translation. There was a little bit of wind. So it was not too hot. Remember, faire is used a lot in when we talk about the weather. I was lying down under the sun, so au soleil is like I was sunbathing, if you want. But I forgot to use my sun protector. During the evening, I had a sunburn, and it's like I have had to stay in the room. André, 19. Pendant les vacances, je suis allée skier en Suisse. La neige était fraîche et la descente était bonne. Soudain, je suis arrivée à un endroit glacé et je suis tombée. Je me suis cassé le pied et j'ai dû aller à l'hôpital. So be careful of, this is a reflexive verb here, se casser le pied. You don't have a possessive. So we don't say I broke my foot, but it's more like I broke the foot myself. So because of reflexive form, you don't need to use a possessive adjective like my, your, his, etc. So be careful of this. During the vacation, I went skiing in Switzerland. The snow was fresh. La descente était bonne. So it's like the action of coming down or skiing down, if you want, was good. Suddenly, I arrived in an icy place. Un endroit is a place. And I fell. I broke my foot. So keep in mind, it's not a literal translation. And I have had to go to the hospital. Or you can say, I had to go to the hospital. Now, lors de ces dernières vacances, mes parents et moi avons fait une excursion en bateau dans les Caraïbes. C'était génial. Il y avait beaucoup d'activités amusantes sur le navire. La nourriture était également très bonne. Soudain, un orage s'est produit et le navire a commencé à se balancer. Je me sentais très malade et j'ai vomi. Marianne, 15 ans. So, lors de is like during these last vacation, my parents and I went on an excursion on a boat in the Caribbean. So that's kind of hard to translate like this, but we went on a cruise in the Caribbean. Une excursion en bateau, faire une excursion en bateau. So it could be like to be on a cruise or you rent a boat and you're in the Caribbean. So we don't know how long, but excursion can be short, it can be a few days, few hours, we don't know. It was great. Il y avait, so that's the past of il y a, there were a lot of activities, funny activities on the boat. Le navire is kind of, it's a boat basically. La nourriture était également très bonne. The food was also very good. Soudain, un orage s'est produit. So suddenly, a storm, it's like, se produire is like started, basically. And the boat started to, shake. Let me just check something here. Balancer. Balancer is like to find the balance, or to sway. Yeah, that's the one. To sway. Commençait à se balancer. I was feeling very sick and I threw up. So everything is in the past here. So you can have imparfait, imparfait, passé composé, passé composé, imparfait, passé composé. Okay. If you guys need more explanation about the passé composé imparfait, I think I made a video a long time ago, but I should make another one. Je suis allée à Paris pendant les dernières vacances de Pâques. Je voulais visiter le Louvre et voir la célèbre Joconde. Mais il y avait tellement de monde dans la pièce que je n'ai pu que jeter un coup d'œil rapide à la peinture. Dans d'autres attractions touristiques, j'ai dû attendre des heures pour entrer. Catherine, 20 ans. Be careful, the TH is a T sound in French. I went to Paris during the last vacation. It's like the last Easter vacation, or spring break if you want. I wanted to visit the Louvre and to see the famous Joconde, or Mona Lisa. But there were so many people in the room, la pièce is a room, that I only could glance at the painting. So, jeter is to throw. Un coup d'œil, it's like to have a peek at someone, at something. Rapide is quickly. So I could, je n'ai pu. I was only able. So ne que is a limitation. Ne que is only. I only could glance quickly at the painting. That's a literal translation. Dans d'autres attractions touristiques, in other touristic attractions, I have had to wait hours for hours to enter. Okay. Papa voulait partir en vacances dans une ferme cette année. Il y avait beaucoup d'animaux là-bas et c'était amusant d'aider l'agriculteur. So we can also say le fermier. Mais soudain, un taureau est devenu nerveux et a attaqué papa. Il courut avec le taureau derrière lui. Heureusement, papa a pu sauter par-dessus la clôture, mais il ne veut plus rien savoir sur les fermes. Christian, 12 ans. Papa wanted to go on vacation in a farm this year. There were a lot of animals over there, and it was amusing or funny to help the farmer. But suddenly, a bull became nervous and attacked Papa. He ran with a ball behind him. Luckily, Daddy could jump above a fence, clôture, but he doesn't want to know anything about farms anymore. Ça, il ne veut plus rien savoir. It's like he doesn't want to know anything. He doesn't want to hear about farms anymore. Mes amis et moi voulions voir les pyramides et les temples d'Égypte depuis longtemps. Mais nous avons loué une voiture et sommes partis à travers le désert. Mais ensuite, nous sommes tombés en panne d'essence et avons dû attendre qu'une voiture vienne nous emmener à une station-service. Cela a pris presque toute la journée. Steve, 29 ans. My friends and I wanted to see the pyramids and the temples of Egypt for a long time. We have rented a car and went, so it's a passé composé again, we have two verbs, across the desert, but then nous sommes tombés en panne d'essence. So tomber en panne d'essence means to break down, basically. The car broke down. But if we add that means we ran out of gasoline and we had to wait for a car. So nous emmener is like to bring us along, in a sense, or to take us to a gas station. So that took almost all day. Okay. So again, I'm using different files to give classes, but I can also use books and etc. But I think it is nice to read along or to read after me reading. So that way you can also practice the pronunciation. Voilà, bonne journée.